Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Haven't seen me in a bit. I skipped yesterday. I was doing a bunch of stuff with my daughter. I had some family stuff to do for the 4th. That's why I didn't see me. Hope everybody's day was pretty good. Mine was. Hung out with the little one again. My mom cooked steaks and whatnot for everybody. Then we went and watched fireworks, the city fireworks, over on Lake Erie, right on the lake. I was on the beach. It was pretty cool. It's pretty neat being able to see it reflect off of the water. You got in here. Lady Rorschach, how's it going, chick? Adkins, Vibes, Gina, Mark. Peplin, how's it going, man? Ha, got a funny story. I was messing around feeding those guys, those longfins, Paleatus, which are in here in this tank now. Doing great. But I decided to see what I can do, just sitting there holding on to an algae wafer, just one. I didn't put anything else in the tank yet, just one algae wafer, because they went absolutely hog shit wild over them the last time I fed them. So I just held one there, and I had a good portion of them up at the front of the tank eating directly out of my fingers. It was pretty cool. Friendly little things. Debbie, how's it going, chick? Only Oscars? Hope you're having a good 4th, too. I read on... God. My brain farting so hard. Anyways, in the last chat, you had to work tonight, so that's a bummer. Fantastic stream. You had sent something. Thinking nuts for an algae wafer. Roxanne calls it gathering of the Wiggles. Yeah. I can see why. They go nuts. I'm just surprised I got them to come up to me and eat on my fingers more than anything. Made me happy. And after about 5 minutes of my hands sitting in the tank, then the Stiphodon started coming around. They didn't come up and eat on my fingers, but I had them within a couple inches of me, which is a pretty good step for them guys. The rainbows and the chili raspberries are already super friendly. Come up to my arm and stuff when I'm cleaning the tank. Watching the Fish Fam fireworks. Yeah, I was listening mostly the whole time. But I was there. Good old time. Popped in when I could. I feel like my camera's super high up. Down a little bit there. I see you. There we go. A little better. You too, bunny. The Stiphodon archopurpurus. Pull up the name of them so I'm not getting it wrong here. Yep, archopurpurus. Pretty little things. That's how you spell it. Took them a bit to start coloring up. I'm almost positive I've got a male and a female sex egg. I mean, I could try transitioning them slowly towards salt water and then back for spawning. I could try. But that's a huge shot in the dark. I would need 3 or 4 different tanks to do it. I got it, but it's definitely crossed my mind. It took them a while to color up. They got nice blacks or grayish blacks and nice blue face stripe going down all the way down the sides too. Got to get them in a good light for the show right. Explosions just started. Yeah, mine got over about an hour and 20 or so minutes ago now. My daughter was sleeping before I even pulled in, so I just got her to bed and decided to do this. Oh, it's not dark yet? Well, that's dumb. It was dark here before they started. Scary Nona, just in case. Hope you guys are doing well. Got my Salvini into a tank today, 20 long. Nice, man. At least now you can get some good pictures of her now compared to what you had before. Dogs are freaking. Yeah. Dixie doesn't like him, but she was nowhere near him. She's good. I went out of town to go see fireworks, and the fireworks they have here are all the way on the other side of town with all the buildings and everything between here and there. You just can't hear it. There's a whole river between that as well, so. I had some waterproof fireworks I was fucking with my parents with. And they have a little pond in their backyard. There ain't nothing in it. It's just some bunch of rainwater. That's it. I mean, I guess technically it's a pond with no fish at this point. Looks like it's stable. Probably testing it would be. But they have like chairs sitting around it with a little fireplace next to it and stuff, and you can't hear it while it's underwater, so I'd light it and hurry up and throw it, and it'd pop underneath the water there. Scared the shit out of them. Sitting above the fireworks in Cloud 9. Cats are still looking out. So yeah, it was decided just because, yeah, I can. I think I'm gonna keep that 75 the direction that I talked about. I think with the Nano planted, but that 55 underneath. I think I'm gonna take all of those guys with me to the ACA. Those two black belts, the breeding pair, polar blue tiger parrots, all that. Get those plecos out of there, those long fin breeding pair long fins out of there. And I think I'm gonna turn that 55 into a simple and cheap. Emphasis on the simple and cheap saltwater tank. And easy. People seem to make it a lot harder than what it needs to be. So I'm going to show them how to do it. And I'm not even going to go buy anything to go do it. I've already got all the salt and everything. And the filters. So I'm going to be running it off of a hang on the back and some sponge filters. A bunch of live rock. Mm-hmm. The only difference between, I'd say, starting up a saltwater and a freshwater is the time it takes. It takes more time. I ain't getting around that. If you want to do it right, it's going to take more time. Hell no, you can't. Only Oscars. That female longfin came from a really good friend of mine. Kind of one of my men. I mean, not so much a mentor, but I learned a lot from him. He owned a fish store over in Toledo, but he passed away 5 years ago. And that was I got that fish from that was the last longfin albino that he had. That his wife was selling, trying to get rid of everything he had left in the store before she shut it down. And that's where she came from. So nope, you cannot. She's my girl, and she fucking breeds like a. I don't know. She just breeds constantly and makes me lots of longfin babies, and I love it. But I mean, I've sent you over 20 of the babies from them, so if you don't get a pair out of that, I'll be just really fucking disappointed. You got a shit ton of them buggos. Hell, I sent 20 in that one box alone. Or 12, was it 12 or 24? Something like that. I didn't know you guys got some before that. You definitely have some. Yeah, you're gonna be impressed with the. They're albino, yeah, but they got some nice patterning to them. Yellows and faded yellows and whites. Real pretty. Under Aquatics, Greg. Yeah. Mm, no worries, bunny. By the way, I plan on sending yours and Whips. That goes out tomorrow. I obviously wasn't able to today. We know some sand finishing gravel to or finishing gravel to finish the tank. Got the Sylvania polar parrot to chase around. Heck yeah. Give her a few of them. They last a little longer that way, I've noticed. Keep them with flower horns. They'll get them in every now and again, but not as often as I would think. Not as often as I would think. Jimmy P, Window Liquor. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy 4th. Haven't set it up yet. I ordered the blackout window cling, and I'm going to order the sand and rock tomorrow at work. Nice. Still got a whole month before I'll be bringing her to the ACA, so we got plenty of time. I'm sure you know somebody you can get some nice bag full of filter nasties to get the thing going for you good. Sure, Danny wouldn't mind giving you some. Oh, you're all right, buddy. No worries, chick. You ever figure out something and you do want some, let me know. I'll save them for you. How about that? I got a holy hell army of them and more on the way. We got more eggs in the cave over there. Hmm. That's funny. Slacking, Gina. Yeah, you're supposed to have water in it already. Gina. yesterday. As soon as you got it in the house, you're supposed to have water. Don't you know? Fire truck. Speaking of fire truck, I got to sit so close to. I got to sit right up on the water, um, mainly because my parents are paramedic and fire. So I got to sit in their little area because they gotta keep people from getting too close to the water and all sorts of other shit. I got to sit up there with them. Pretty cool. But they brought fire trucks and stuff up there and all sorts of stuff. And Evelyn got to play out on the fire trucks and have a good old time while she was waiting for the fireworks to start. And they all know her already because my parents, they take her up to the station all the time. And she is the most social, unshy thing ever. So it's pretty funny. I didn't even really have to watch her. And the whole freaking firehouse watching them. Danikin, how's it going, man? Hope you and the lady are doing good. Steven, a good stream, man. You guys had me laughing. Some cool fireworks, too. Melissa, Miss Cracker Night in Australia. It's banned now. Well, that's stupid. Do you have a bunch of people making illegal fireworks and selling illegal fireworks over there? I'm just curious. I could see that. Hmm. Uh, I think it's 6 foot Adkins. It's 125. I think it's a 6 foot tank. I think so. By the way, I wanted to throw it out there. I do have, like I said, an army of longfin and regular albino bristlenose. A bunch of them. Anybody wants to trade or anything like that, let me know. Totally open to trading. A few other things too. And also, while we got a good amount of people here, I scheduled my giveaway stream for Thursday, my normal Thursday 2 o'clock stream. So I'll make sure you guys are there. A 5 foot 125. That's interesting. Hmm. It's, yeah. Yeah, tall 125, yeah. Definitely accustomed to them. It's like, I normally see the 4 foot 120s or the 6 foot 125s are the ones that I'm normally able to get. Pretty cool. So it's only 60 inches across? Yeah, 60. Yep, say, I mean, 60 inches is 5 feet, so. Hmm. Cool. I bet it is, Gino. You start getting over 75s, it's hard to move anything by yourself. And even then, old 75-gallon tanks are heavier than hell. Just call off, Atkins. It's all right. Save the nut roasting for another day. I'm joking. I see that, Gina. She's been spoiled most of her life until now. Now she's getting more spoiled. She's had that 75-gallon tank to herself since I had her a few years ago. You going to be heavy? It's raining there at the moment. It was pretty nice here tonight. Yeah, it was a little cloudy, but it was nice. These tall, thin tanks, show tanks, because the narrowness past the fish to the front. These were the display tanks look great, harder to clean. Yeah, yeah. See, and then like to me, what a show tank is. Have you ever seen a 40-gallon show tank? It's not. It looks like you took a 45 or a 40 breeder, cut it in half, and then put those two halves side by side. It's a 4 foot, 40-gallon tank. Looks like a 55 with the top cut off, kind of. Yeah, I think it's the same footprint as a 55. Shorter. Those are kind of what I know as show tanks. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. Have you tried putting the Pleco in with her? She had one in there with her. Yeah, she didn't mess with it too much. I just made sure I had a place for her and the big fucker to go. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, double pace pretty nice. Thunderstorm right now, lots of lightning. Huh. Wonder if I'll get that eventually, Melissa. You're not too far. Say what again, Bunny? Oh, yeah. You ain't kidding, Bevel. Whip. The fish are going out tomorrow, buddy. Your 6-inch Cowan Pleco in the freshwater tank at work. I'll bring it home. Algae starts growing. There you go. Maybe it would be. Might be a good idea to put them in together. You know what I mean? Kind of at the same time. Just in case, you know what I mean? Before she starts getting too territorial. Because she will. Because she'll lay eggs for you if she's happy. She'll plaster the side of something with hundreds of eggs. And then they'll just sit there and die. Because, yeah. It's hard to find another 12 to 14 inch black belt. Have you figured out lighting yet? I'm just curious. With as big and deep as that tank is, I would advise one of those lifeguard lights. They are beautiful, and it makes her color shine like a motherfucker. Can't really see it on a camera, but my God. I'll add them right before to go to the crown, maybe. You could, yeah. You could. She's going to be a bitch to catch. She's going to shamu the hell out of me. She does every time. Or anytime I've had to get her out, or anytime she's jumped at me, or anything like that. Shamus the holy hell out of me. So when I get this good overtime, this pay period with the double time tonight, I'm getting a bonus. Should be a good check. Getting those burger. Nice. Came with the light. I haven't looked yet. Saltwater tank, so I assume it's a decent light. I have to take a look at it. No problem, Whip. Question real quick while you're here. Would it be too detrimental if I sent you a surprise along with it? I just wanted to send you one of those long fins. If you wanted one. Or a couple. It's up to you. If you got room for them. I have window liquor. I had her with a massive pike cichlid, and she killed it within 24 hours. They went into the tank at the same time. I had him in a 90 at the time. Yep. Killed him within 24 fucking hours. When I came into work next day, he was fucked up. Eyes, balls missing and shit. He was done. She's a monster. See if you can see it here. There's kind of one scar there. Then you kind of see another one right here. That's from her. When she breeds, she gets extremely aggressive. Even more so than what she already is. You stick your hand in there cleaning the tank or something, she'll dart from one side of the tank to the other and gash down the side of your hand or whatever kind of piece of flesh you can get at with her teeth. She's got some pretty good teeth. Brooklyn Bell, how's it going, chick? It was a good stream earlier. About the only thing I can think I could put her together with would be another black belt male, specifically about her size, and that's even a shot in the dark. Try though. Oh, trust me, Whip. With these plecos, you ain't gonna put me out on nothing. When I say I have hundreds of them, I literally have hundreds of them. I got, God, at this point, I've got more regulars than I do long fins, but I have a bunch of both. All albino. No worries, Bunny. Yeah, I'll send you some goodies. Whip. Uh, yeah, the biggest right now I've got are about an inch. Yeah, about an inch. Definitely an inch. All the way down to about like that right now. Just all over this goddamn tank. Should probably move them to a bigger tank, one of these 20s or 29s. A little more room. Sometimes, but yeah, she's a fucking bitch. That's her name too, fat bitch. She's a pig. She'll eat whatever, as much as you put in there, or whatever. Can't put plants in there with her because she'll fucking eat every bit of them. I haven't found a plant she won't eat. It's honestly where I put my duckweed and my Java moss when I have too much of it and need to get rid of it. She'll just mow it. Yeah, fat bitch is her name. I finally get a PC. I plan on getting it set up on my vanity, so she will be in the background. A lot like how you have her now. Yeah, that'd be cool. Nice to see her in a nice big tank like that. That's why my 90 works with my Green Terror. Green Terror rules, but he's not mean. Water puppy. Yeah. She's not too bad now. After the last time she cut me open pretty good, I chased her around the tank a good few minutes to let her know what the fuck's up, because I don't, yeah. And she doesn't do it no more. I could walk right up and push her out of the way and take all her eggs if I wanted to, and she ain't gonna touch me no more. She'll come poke and prod at me, thinking that I'm not paying attention or my hand's not looking or something. Try to sneak up on me, but she won't. She hasn't gotten me back again. Hopefully she don't do that to Gina or anything, because God, slice me that open. Gina will probably get some better pictures of her than what I can. So, it's hard to get that color on her. She hates my daughter. Absolutely hates my daughter. She goes ape shit anytime she comes in the room. Trying to get her through the glass and shit. She loves you and just wants your attention. No, Jimmy, she wants my flesh. She wants my blood. She's one of them. She's one of them girls. I fully plan on getting bit. You don't want to. I'm telling you, she's got some freaking teeth. Teeth. She will make you bleed. I promise you. And it's not fun. Cause she doesn't have like a normal mouth that opens like a regular fish. They're a lot smaller. They got a lot more force behind it. She'll scrape algae and stuff off of rocks and wood. We got a little driftwood in there. You can see the teeth grooves and chunks of wood missing from her doing it. It's wild. Flower horn attacked me today. Oh shit, yeah. He's great. If you didn't claim him when you did, I probably would have taken him for myself. Yeah, 2 left besides the silk that I'm keeping for sure. Not quite sure. Doing pretty good, feisty little fuckers. I think I'm gonna take one with me to the ACA. think so. If I do, it'll open up a tank for me, which I kind of need. See what I can find at Pet Barn. Pet Barn. Pet Barn. I don't know where the hell that came from. That's why my 90 works. And they're going, okay, I already read that. All right. Well, I already had almost 40 minutes here. I guess I can let a couple people up. Only a couple at a time if we can, and keep it pretty chill tonight. Yeah. I still haven't figured out quite what I want to put in that 75. I know what I like, what direction I'm going with it, style I'm doing. I want to do it. I'm not really. It's not going to be an extravagant planted tank. It's going to be simple, so I don't have to screw with it too much, which is kind of what I like to do with all my tanks are at home. Because I don't want. It's easy to bring your work home with you, if you know what I mean. So I try to keep that separate. Helps a little bit from getting burnt out. I might do some CO2. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna turn into a nice little planted tank with a bunch of nanofish. Not just a couple nanofish. Probably 100 or so of one species. As my main fish in that tank, and good crowds of other random nanofish. Not sure. I know I do want a good few Stiphodon in there. And I don't want your basic bitch nano shit either. I've already got a buttload of chili raspberries and pygmy cories and stuff like that. I want stuff, and I don't want stuff that everybody else and their mother has right now as well. Besides that, I'm not entirely too picky. There's certain species that I don't care to keep, but oh yeah, bunch of neon blue gobies. Yeah, those would be nice. Or Stiphodon. Those would be real nice. Yeah, that's true, Window. That's true. Some fish that might live together for you might not live for someone else either. It goes even more so than that sometimes, down to the personality of the fish, I guess. Or that particular fish or group of fish. Axelrodi rasboras would be nice too. Really dig my rasboras too. Well, if it comes down to it, Lady Rorschach, I'll let you know. Right now, I've got right about as many as I would want. I got about 20 of them. 25 of them right now, and this 29. And the Corys, I'm not, I can't get rid of those Corys. I love them little things. I love those pygmies. They breed pretty good for me too. I just have them with too much other stuff for them to actually produce a stable amount for me. A couple babies floating around in there, but in the rainbow, the little pseudomagillas that I got on there. So Thor made it through his first ever fireworks event without severe anxiety. I think it was because Jenna, Steven, and the kids were here, and he saw that we were making a noise instead. Yeah, definitely could help. Definitely. Heck yeah, Lady Rorschach. Me too. If you got any that you're looking to rehome as well, let me know. I love Resboras. Actually, just rehomed a. Well, they were a breeding group for me. I'm sure they're doing pretty well for Foxy and Peplin. Sent them 9 purple Harlequin Resboras. Things were on fire. Sent them. I traded them for some of their longfin salt and pepper gories. Freaking adorable. Orange Venezuelans, just as soon as I can afford them. Yeah. I know. I see Dan's. Dan has them, kind of regularly. My brother had a new puppy with him today, or got a new puppy today, a little German Shepherd puppy. And, I mean, I was setting fireworks off 30 feet away from the thing, and he wasn't even jumping, running, or nothing. He was more interested in what the hell was going on than anything. That was pretty cool. Cute little bugger. It's all black except for its paws. Got some tan socks. Kind of going up his shins a little bit. Locked up the house, Charlie. I say, and cranked up some smooth jazz. No issues with them all. What is that noise? What the hell was that? That was weird. Real loud buzzing. I'll hear it now. No issues with them. Definitely have always had issues. I usually just play some loud music for Dixie. Holly doesn't give a shit. You shoot a gun right above her head and hunting with her, and she won't even flinch. Dixie, though, she'll take off running. You'll never see her again. Here's my brother's puppy. Cute little thing. 6 Coronas in by the time we started the fireworks. Hey, you handle yourself pretty good for 6 Coronas in. Oh, my brother. Yeah, I didn't really have a whole lot planned. I didn't even really decide to come up here until I got home. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gotta start getting that tote and them buckets set up to get all those fish with me. I'm gonna set them up all like their own little tank with their own sponge filter and all 9 yards. I do water changes with the tank that those fish or whatever fish I plan on bringing home with me. I'll have planned out by the time I even get back to the hotel room what tank they're going in. So set up the buckets and do water changes with the tank water that I want them to go in, or what bucket to go to which tank. So that way I can already start acclimating them in the hotel room before I even get back home. Take them home and put them right in the tank. Besides temperature. That's what I used to do. It worked out pretty well. Just hope I don't stress out the big bitch too much. Shouldn't. She'll be spending a weekend in a big old tub. Till Gina takes her home after the ACA. That a shipping that monster. We figured it'd be, since we're both going to the Triple Crown, figured might as well just bring it with me there. So many neighbors just popped off several artillery shells that only fish that reacted to that were my juvenile angels. They all freaked out. Kind of funny. She'll be your roommate at the Crown. Well, you got one hell of a guard fish. Tell you that, Jesus. So jealous of these U.S. events. Sure, I could hop over the border, but I couldn't bring fish home. Yeah. Unfortunately. Aquarium's maintained by Andy. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well today. Tonight. They didn't appreciate that at all. Bet they didn't. You can feel a thump in your chest. The fish sure don't like it. I know that. Hits them fish tanks kind of like a bell. Them sound waves. Somebody usually goes live and you get to see what's going on. Yeah. I don't plan to. It's my vacation. Huskies having Vietnam flashbacks. Shit. That's a cool name for a dog. Angle. My brother named his new puppy Rivet. Rivit. E.T. I don't know how the hell he spelled it. It's an interesting name, too. I don't know where he got it from. Decided to make my discus fat with bloodworms to see if they will breed again. What are your thoughts? Try a bunch of different foods instead of just one. Bloodworms, brine shrimp, throwing some veggies in there, like some spirulina, something like that. A nice, well-rounded diet. I think that might work out a little better for you. At least it has for me when I've tried to breed discus. Harassed angle enough today just to get pics. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember who you're talking about now. Weird ass fish. I got one-eyed Bessie down here in his 20-gallon on the floor behind me. He got one eye. When all my angels decided to start pairing off, 4 or 5 different pairs of them, all at the same time. Then had a big old battle royale in my tank. He lost an eye. She lost an eye, and now she like swims all angled, all funny, so she can see everything. Funny. When I go to feed, I gotta make sure I drop the food on the side her eye is on. It takes her a good minute to realize it's there. Is it bad I remember pets' names easier than people's names? Sure. I mean, I don't see, and I'm bad with pet names and people names. Hell, half the time it seems I can't even remember my own fucking pets' names because I don't name most of my pets. To be honest, most of my pets are fish. They gotta be real special for me to name them. So pretty, you know. Trying to take pictures of them and only got bright light reflections, so I took pictures of the top of the tank. So it's true colors. It has so many beautiful blues. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Anybody up to anything fun right now? It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning for me. Probably give it another half hour here and I'll be hopping off. It's a lot of good streams today, though. Damn it. Almost to work? What the heck, Adkins? Damn double time. Isn't your time with me worth more than double time, Ian? Jesus. I'm joking. Yeah, good. He just might. Maybe that's what he's not telling us. Yeah, kind of blanking here. I think what I got planned for this week besides sending out those fish. Hmm. Sucks there hasn't been anything new and exciting really going on with me lately. That's how it goes, though. It's a slow season this year. Just because I don't know what to say anymore, I'm just gonna play this for shits and gigs. Fucking Kenny twerking. Make everybody watch it. Okay, I'll make you watch it again. 3 monsters, 2 bags of Chex Mix, and ramen noodles should hold me over. Yeah. Pay me triple time and I'll go home right now. It's tempting, man. It's tempting. But are you worth that much is the question. Hmm. Hey, if I could, I would. Off this week, it's been rough. I haven't left the house since Friday morning. I got back from work, loving it. Oh, sorry, sorry it's been rough, but hey, at least you love being home. Oh, I know. And that's exactly why I said that, Gino. And if anybody else didn't catch on, I pretty much called Ian a prostitute. In a roundabout way. Kenny Dance, awesome. I wonder if someone was going to grab that performance. Gina did. She uploaded it on here for me. I have to go hunting for the clip of me falling out of my chair. I don't know where the hell that went. It's buried in Steven's chat. Somewhere. Somewhere.
Hi.
Hey. What's up?
Not much. Not much.
See? Steven gets it. Steven totally gets it.
I'm going to say Brandon to pay you triple time to fondle his nuts.
Hey. You do good work. You might even get a tip.
Just the tip.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I had another video to upload to yours. Gotta find it.
Make it worth your time. That's funny.
There we go. I'll let that upload. Oh, I didn't name it. Oh well. Oh, I might
Gotta write something down.
Hold on, give me a
Before I
second.
forget.
There it is.
Well, hey, yeah, there it is.
There it is.
I had to make a quick note in my notepad here. Stephen and Ian, with a little arrow to the word prostitutes. I got something funny coming.
Uh-oh.
And that's all I'm going to say. And I hope I forget why I wrote this note, just to wonder why I wrote their names with the arrow pointing to prostitutes.
I'll clip this just in case you forget.
Clip what?
This
I mean, you
whole
don't need to
conversation.
know. I wrote it down.
Oh.
I won't forget.
I thought you said just in case you forgot why you wrote this note.
Nope. Told Jess today, no worries. She's got Kenny beat in the dancing department.
Yeah, somebody was just asking me a couple nights ago if I ever got stung by anything. If I ever got stung by anything at work or whatever. I just got stung by a lionfish on Saturday. That was fun.
But that felt nice.
Yeah, for about 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, just radiating pain into this knuckle and this knuckle. Felt like somebody injected a needle in.
Pulsating feeling. Oh yeah.
It comes in waves. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it progressively gets worse, and then it climaxes, and then it slowly, very slowly dissipates.
Yeah, it would get, the pain would get really sharp, and then it would radiate heat, and then it would dissipate a little bit, and then it would come back up, and
Oh yeah.
It was all my fault. I was scrubbing tanks and not paying attention to what tank I was. I thought it was further down the wall, and so I was just in the zone scrubbing tanks, not paying attention. I ended up cornering it. I swiped my hand up to go up the glass, and that's the corner it hangs out in. So yeah, I essentially like lifted it out of the water, and it got me on the way back down.
That stinks.
Totally much.
That's what you get for trying to throw fucking lionfish out of the tank.
I know, right?
You should have
I
thrown
felt
it
some
at
sharp.
somebody else.
No, I felt it hit, like the spike hit, and I'm just like, what the hell? And I'm
Wait,
like,
wait, wait.
oh, fuck.
No. That's what. God damn it! Why are their names just blanking out of my brain right now? Sea urchins are for. You throw those at people like fucking snowballs.
Yep. No, so yeah, I felt the spike, and I was like, what? And I was like, oh, fuck, this is the lionfish tank. I'm like, well, we'll see if I'm allergic. Immediately went and told my coworkers, I'm like, if I just pass out or if my throat swells up, my wallet's in my purse. So just grab my whole purse and send it with me. Fine.
Well, see, Steven, that's why you don't put pokey things like that in a tank unless you're gonna be paying attention.
Yeah. My coworkers, I'm like, is this going to teach me a lesson to start paying attention to the tanks? Nope. I'm sure it's going to happen at least 1 or 2 more times before I learn my lesson.
What gets me more than anything is that like crystalline algae that grows on fucking live rock, real pokey crystalline algae. I don't know what it's called exactly, but that shit, little points all over the rock, man, it sucks sometimes. It only really happens when you don't really. You got a lot of nitrates and phosphates and stuff in the water that those form.
Yeah, vermeted snails are also super sharp.
Yeah, those will make you bleed too.
Yeah. But yeah, we got
Guaranteed
some.
when I get my puffer, I'm going to get bit many times.
Maybe. I don't know. Puffers don't go after you. They're more scared.
Just don't go dangling your finger in the water.
Is he talking about pea puffers? Are they more aggressive than saltwater puffers?
I don't know. Mine tried to bite me. They can't really get their teeth through my skin or anything. But I have a couple of green spotted puffers, brackish. And those guys, if I just dangle the tips of my finger in the water, they will bite me. And they can take a chunk out of my finger. But if I have my whole hand in there and scrubbing algae and stuff, they could care less.
No, we in the display tank, which has 3 big puffers in it, we'll hand feed the tangs and the angelfish seaweed. We'll hold the seaweed for them. Because that angelfish, she freaking queen angel just like rips at the algae. You can't put it on a clip, otherwise she just carried around the whole tank.
Yeah.
So obnoxious.
I had an angel like that. I'd roll it into like a tube.
Yeah.
Like a real thin tube, and kind of use a pair of tongs and feed her.
This queen angel, she almost ripped it out of my hand the first time I was hand feeding her. Like, it surprised me how hard she, like, full body tries to tear it. Almost yanked it out of my hands. And then the tangs and the foxface come up, and they're just the most gentle. And I'm like, oh, see, you guys are nice. I'm like that big old bitch.
Right. You're gonna like feeding her. She comes right up to the top of the water, and then whenever she gets too hungry or anything, she'll come up and pop the top of the water. Like, she'll suck in really hard and make a pop, real loud pop. Almost sounds like somebody clicking their tongue.
Yeah.
And she'll also like go up to the top and like hurry up and shoot down and like kind of splash a little water.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. She'll be in my front room right there.
Oh, you're gonna love how much attention. She's just like Ian's flower horn.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly in your face, trying to see what you're doing. If not, trying to fuck you up. You know.
Right.
Okay, I'm not just hearing shit. There really is a vibrating noise. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, right there. That's the empty 55 right now. So it'll go right there. I'm gonna take it over to my sister-in-law's house. And yeah.
What'd you say?
Said the 120 is gonna go right there. That's the empty 55 right now. I just have to clean it out. Yeah, she'll go right there. That's all
Right
paint,
on.
artwork, is anything fish related I kept and put on the wall right above the fish tank.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
I'm excited. The stand has a few nicks in it, so we need to go buy some black paint and touch it up a little bit. But other than that,
Heck yeah.
and also waiting for the window cling to come in so I can put that on the back of the tank.
Could just paint it too.
I could, but oh, I like the idea of the window cling.
I hate window cling.
Sorry.
Very good. Just personal preference. I just hate how over time it kind of pops up. You can see it.
Yeah.
I use chalkboard paint. It's a real nice matte black. Looks nice looking
Mm-hmm.
through it through glass.
Well, if this ends up not working out, if I get frustrated trying to put it on, that's probably what I'll do then.
Shouldn't get frustrated. Just spray it with a little Windex and stick it right to it.
No, the window cling. If I get frustrated
Yeah,
with the
that's what I'm
window cling.
talking about. You should be able to just spray a little Windex on it and stick it right to it. Don't have to do nothing else. Just smooth it out. A lot of people don't know that. Use just a little spritz of Windex on the window cling and it'll stick to your tank forever. Well, kind of. A lot longer than just like a little bit of water.
I did not know that. That's good
Sticking
to
it
know.
on dry. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Spray it so you're getting it in your damn tank. But
Right. Yeah, I'll go out to it's in the garage right now, but probably go out tomorrow and get out the canister and the light to make sure they work. Fill up a 5-gallon
be
bucket to
a
stick
good
the
idea.
intake in it and see if it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was used for salt water, so I have to buy all new filter media for it. But I need to make sure it works first before I spend money on it.
Yeah. What at? Driving me nuts.
Preemptively have all the new parts that you can order on my Amazon list. I have it all preemptively in there, like new O-rings, new impeller, just in case something's wrong.
Right. Heck yeah. 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 I can't do nothing new until I give you that fish.
Yeah. I'm ordering the some rock came with the 120 also, and what's that really expensive rock right now that you can't even get anymore? It's
Fuck if
like
I
30
know.
pounds or $30. We have a
Yeah, I
whole
don't
tub
know.
of
If
it
it's
at work.
$30 a pound, I ain't buying it. I know
No,
that.
no, no, but it came with two pieces of it. So I told my boss, I'm like, if I bring in those two pieces, can you give me a sizable discount on the rock and sand I'm about to order? He's like, hell yeah. I was like, sweet.
It's pretty cool.
Like, sweet. Yeah, because he has a whole tub of it that he's like hoarding and holding on to. It was an old tank that was broken down. But yeah, that rock right now goes for like $30 a pound. It's very expensive. Is it drilled? No, it's not drilled. Not drilled.
Oh, you're
You're
all
good,
right,
Ian.
Atkins.
We were just joking with a customer today when only Oscar says sand is rock. I know. We were actually just joking about we were talking about the parrotfish. We have a koi parrotfish at work, and we were talking with a customer. We're like, yeah, sand is essentially just parrotfish poop because they chew on rocks and they essentially make the sand.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
You're like, it's a
hate
beautiful fish.
I hate
Go ahead.
parrotfish. I hate dealing with their slime coats. I hate it all.
We just have the one,
Nasty
and it's not
fuckers.
too.
You know how
Yeah.
many times I've had one destroy power heads and shit?
Yeah. You
Because
chewing
an
on them?
entire slime coat just gets stuck inside the fucking thing and
Oh,
just bogs it all down and gets all in the. Yeah, dude. Nah.
I haven't seen it shed its slime coat. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's
They
just a
do. They
weird
do it.
one.
They do it very regularly. They're supposed to.
Hello. My dog just headbutted right into my foot because she wants attention. Just full force, just walking normal, just right into my foot. Hello. Can I help you?
Can you get tricolor tangs?
It's because she normal. I could. Um, they're very expensive. They would go for like $1,200. He's talking about the koi tangs.
Mm-hmm.
Parrotfish look weird to me. Reminds me of an asshole with eyes.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No, not wrong. Hello. Can I help you? Hello. Let me know. You want to come up here? There's not much. Oh God, there's not much room, but you can try. There's a butt.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, dog butt.
Hello. Yeah. Eh. There we go. A 60-pound lap dog. Can't hardly see her. Hello.
All my dogs are. Try to be.
All the time. Yeah, there's not much room up here. I don't know why you're giving me that look. This is one of her favorite chairs, so she's upset that I'm sitting in her chair
Ah.
with a blanket, and she's not under it. You're cute. You know it.
Saw one recently in a video. Are they a hybrid?
Um,
I don't know.
no, not hybrids. They just it's like just genetics and
Morph.
coloration. Yeah, more like a morph. Um, what is that skin condition when you get patches of no color?
Hell if I
Vitiligo.
know.
It's kind of like,
Hmm.
yeah, where you have patches
Most I
of like
spent for
hyper.
one fish was $500, not counting a betta named Oscar. Yeah, I can't lie. I've spent a couple grand on a fish before. So.
It's like you get patches of hyperpigmentation and then patches of no pigmentation. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think most of those are Scopus tangs, the koi tangs.
I don't know. Something to look into.
It happens in other species, but I think the most common type it happens in Scopus. Yeah, she knows she's cute. Um, I haven't spent a lot on fish, but my most expensive coral, I don't even think I've spent $100 on a single piece of coral. I think the most expensive was like 70, and it was probably for either the hammer or the torch.
Hmm. For one fish, it was a tang.
Yeah. We have a double XL Achilles tang coming in on Wednesday. We're all really excited for it.
Ooh, that's an
Had it on sale.
expensive fish,
Well, our vendor had it on sale, so we're like, hell yeah, for that price.
right?
Don't know where we're gonna put it, but we'll figure it out on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what sucks about not having a constant, steady flow of new customers. I'm not able
Yeah.
to go out and order a whole bunch of new crazy fish or expensive fish that I might not be able to keep for myself or anything like that. It sucks. I miss it so much. Have a good night, Lady Rorschach. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you
Good night.
being here.
We have a few maintenance customers that we think will be interested in it. That's probably the only reason why we're doing it. We won't be in the store for very long.
Yeah. All I can say, Whip, is you better really love that fish if you're willing to spend that kind of money on it.
Yeah.
And I did. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And I bought him. And I
What kind
loved
was
him, and he died. What the fuck was it? He had a lot of blues and yellows and red. I had a little bit of red. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. I got pictures of them. I'll have to send you.
Okay.
Don't let me forget.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me guess. Did it break out, Nick?
No.
Oh, okay.
I had it for 8 years.
You didn't say that. You made it sound like you only had it for a little bit of short time.
I mean, nobody asked either.
We had a pair of yellow tangs that we had been in the store forever, and then overnight, like they just got this like really fast skin degenerative thing, and they died like overnight. It was really weird.
Slime coat slumped off of them, probably.
Like not just the slime coat, like their skin, like went
Oh.
straight, like see bone, like it was super fast. It was weird.
It is weird. Yeah. You know, definitely good to be confident in getting something like that, too.
Yeah. Oh, I bought my new arch to add to my saltwater tank. I just need to I need to get more super glue because I didn't realize that I have 3 corals that I'd have to move. I need to get more super glue so I can pop
Kind
them
of you
off.
use? What kind do you use?
Oh, Gorilla Glue gel.
I like Bulk Reef Supplies glue. Like you can get it in
Yeah.
the big bottles.
I like it in like the toothpaste type style because then I can use it underwater and don't have to worry about accidentally sucking tank water back up into the bottle.
I mean, I use a syringe. I suck it out of the bottle with a syringe and do it that way.
I don't
What?
have time for that.
What do
I
you
don't have
mean?
time for that.
You unscrew a cap and suck a little bit into the freaking syringe and you're on your way.
And then like
It
No, I
takes
ain't got
just
time.
as much effort as unscrewing that damn cap that's half glued onto the freaking paste bottle anyways.
I don't have time for that.
Whatever.
And then you ruin the syringe, and then
I don't. Soaking a little bit of acetone when you're not using it.
my cats were very expensive. One female was $4K. Aww. Oh, they have a bunch of
Weird.
ragdolls, like a purebred ragdoll.
Oh, I don't know any cats that are worth $4,000. I don't think I've ever paid more than $100 for a cat or dog I've ever owned.
You know, I get my Gorilla Glue gel at the dollar store. They have 3 packs or 4 packs of the little tubes.
Yeah. Saw something the other day. People making this fake live rock with holes in it specifically for fucking frags and stuff.
Yeah, for frag plugs.
You can do the same thing with a drill bit and a piece of live rock you already got.
So
You need a masonry bit. Good.
one of my old customers from Petco was telling me about that he used to do that back when he first started in the hobby. Was he would mix his own concrete and then use what is it, penne pasta noodles, stick it in when the concrete was thick, and it's like the perfect size for the plug.
I would just use a drill bit, a masonry bit.
Right before it sets, when it's still somewhat pliable, he would pull them out, and then yeah.
Interesting.
Dog prices are crazy right now. It's not uncommon to see 4,000 to 5,000 for a common breed. Yep, that's thanks to COVID. Everyone decided they wanted pets. Yeah, they were ragdolls. Ragdolls are cute.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Cats. It's a cat breed. It's a 3-layered coat breed, like a Maine Coon, but not as big.
Ah.
A little bit different.
I had a hairless cat that was not a sphinx.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he got caught on fire by some kids down the road, and he never grew his hair back. All of it.
Yeah.
He had a little patch on his belly, and that was it.
His hair follicles got damaged. Poor thing.
Yeah. Took care of him. He's a good cat. Couldn't even light a lighter around him, though. He'd freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they're asking $500 and a home visit and all this other bullshit. Hell no.
Interviews and home visits, and yep. When we got Riley from Humane Society, I don't remember how much she was. I think 300. Yeah, took all day for the interview and paperwork and all that stuff.
I'd rather just wait till something comes around.
Yeah. A family friend or somebody's rehoming their dog.
Oh yeah. Fuck all that.
She was worth it. She's a good girl.
I remember when I got my purebred Saint Bernard from the Humane Society for $75 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Purebred Saint Bernard. It's like a $2,000 dog. That was 15 years ago.
Sometimes around here, businesses will have a weekend and they'll partner with like Humane Society or a couple of rescues where the company will pay for the adoption fees.
Yeah, they don't do shit like that around here.
Yeah, there's like St. Louis Stray
You know what's
Rescue.
even more messed up is they don't accept dogs anymore either.
Yeah.
Which is kind of even more retarded.
Oh my gosh, you're just a big lump.
I feel like being a big lump, but my mind just won't stop today.
Right? She's like slumped over. Her head is like hanging off my leg. She's like literally just melted across my lap.
Funny.
But yeah, I just worked today. I'm so glad we were open for those 3 customers that bought something. I had like 10 phone calls. Like, Hey, I'm just seeing if you're open today. I'm like, no, I decided to come in to answer the phones for funsies. We're not
Mhm.
open.
I'm glad I didn't work today.
Yeah.
So 2 day weekend.
Our main dry good distributor was closed today, so I couldn't even. I worked on the dry good order, but I didn't submit it because there's no point. Nobody's there, so I'll be submitting it tomorrow. Oh, I see my name. My son is fascinated with you, Gina. What? I assume. Wait, what? I assume that means a cat.
Well, yeah, I get that too, Whit. But even then, just because they did a home visit doesn't mean that person isn't a shitbag, anyways. You
Right.
know. I'll be right back. My dog keeps messing with this shit over here and making something vibrate, and pissing me off.
Okay. Hello. You're so stinking.
All right.
It was funny whenever I was adopting Marco. Got her through a local no local bird rescue, and my welcome mat has two Gen Day conures on it. And they walk up to the house, they're like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, I had a Gen Day conure before her, and like, there's bird stuff everywhere." And she saw the cage. She's like, "Oh, it's a huge cage." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the biggest cage that Petco sells. Yep, I spoil my animals." She's like, "Yeah, we don't even need to do this interview." And I'm like, "I know, but it's
Mm.
your policy, so we're doing it."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that, but like me, like I'm a really private person. I don't, if you're not my family or I invited you in here for something serious, I don't want you in my fucking house.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah.
I have to go through more shit to get a dog from the pound than I can to go get a fucking pistol from the fucking store uptown.
That is true.
I'm not saying it doesn't help, but I think it could be different.
I got the threat of a home visit, but it never happened. Yep. Yeah. Humane Society doesn't do home visits. They just sit you down and make sure that you know the basics.
Oh no, mine does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100%. And even the pound will do it. And then all the like private rescues and all that shit. It's pretty ridiculous over here.
Yeah, the rescues around here do it.
Then you got all these people going around fucking catching stray dogs and cats and shit and turn around and trying to sell them for hundreds of fucking dollars on Facebook and all this other bullshit.
Yep. Fish were sent to Christopher, who has no experience with fish.
Mm-hmm. But at the time he lived with you, so I knew they were going somewhere where they could be taken care of decently.
Yeah, the parrot rescue, they came in and cage was clean as a whistle because my old bird had Bornavirus, which is a bird-only virus. So we made sure we, bleached everything after he passed. Got all new toys, all brand new toys hanging in it. They're like, "Holy shit!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. This is not my first rodeo." And I told them I was like, our last bird died because he had Bornavirus. And they're like, "Oh, I see." I'm like, "Yeah." And we took him to Dr. Kirsting, who's like the best bird vet in the area. They're like, "Oh, you're familiar with him?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's familiar with us." I'm like, yeah. We were in the hospital with my first bird, like pretty much every other weekend. He would have an episode, and he'd have to be hospitalized for at least a night or two. But he's in a better place now. He's not suffering anymore.
That's good.
And he
I'm
was
starting
happy.
to get tired.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's about when you said you were gonna stop.
10 minutes past.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, otherwise, I went to a friend's house yesterday, my worker, swam in a pool, and we're hoping some neighbors were gonna shoot off fireworks, but they didn't. I think everyone did it tonight. But it was still fun. We did pulled pork, smashed potatoes, so not quite mashed potatoes, like you just barely mash them, so it's still nice and chunky. Had a shit ton of butter. Um, yeah, that was good.
Cool.
I brought cheese and cake. Ate way too much food, as I always do. And just started a fire and listened to music till about. Actually, I left kind of early for me. I'm one of those friends that you have to kick out. Like I won't just leave on my own accord. You have to kick me out. Um, as long as you're my good friend. Ow. Um, sorry, she's digging her elbows into me. Um, no, we left probably about 11:30, which is early for us.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily against it, but I'm not fucking comfortable with it at all either.
Ow. Hello. I know there's not much room up here, but you knew that. You my baby girl? You my baby girl, Wiley? Yep, okay. Okay, get down. Ow. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
bruises
don't.
tomorrow. I'm gonna have bruises.
Yeah, don't forget about the giveaway stream this Thursday, guys.
Yeah, I just saw that you scheduled that. I'm excited for it. Did you announce what you're giving away?
Nope.
Surprise, surprise.
Um, Definitely not an introvert, but I don't think I could do a home visit. Better on home ground. I talk a lot here because we have similar interests, but I'm really not that big of a fan of people. Yeah, I feel that hard.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to even talk and chat unless I feel like I have something worth a shit to say.
Same.
I try. Nope. My Thursday streams are at 2 p.m. Eastern or 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Usually right after Rico.
Yep. Which works for me because I'm off on Thursdays.
Right on.
I have to drop off the car at the DMV Thursday morning. Gonna go get the AC fixed. Tried to take it to a normal shop, but they're like, it's a special thing that the dealership has to do. And we're like, great. Luckily, they didn't charge us for anything since they couldn't do anything.
That's good.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to wait with it or if they'll shuttle me back to my house. It's only like 5 minutes down the road.
Who knows? Oh, you're good, Whip. You got your box and everything ready. I just gotta bag up the fish tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I need to send Rico his frozen spirulina. I remember the ice packs. I was gonna try to send them oh well, I guess I couldn't have sent them today. Today's 4th of July. Post office is closed. But yeah, I'm gonna try to run out in the morning to the post office and send off Rico stuff.
Right on.
It's hot here.
Also ice packs and stuff.
Yeah, I checked his weather. And his weather's supposed to be like in the 80s all week. It's only here that it's gonna get like 90 to 100. So as long as once it passes the heat area, they'll be fine. And I plan on putting like 8 to 10 ice packs in there with them.
Right. How's it going, Elizabeth? I hope you're well.
Elizabeth. Yeah, Rico had to deal with dealership stuff, and it apparently took a lot out of him. So he's probably just recovering. He's also one not to leave the house too much unless he has to. That was another thing. Socializing with my friend yesterday took so much more out of me than I remembered it doing. Like I woke up so groggy this morning, and then just all day, just super not low energy, but like mediocre energy. And I even got home and Nathan's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm just fucking tired."
No offense to anybody here, but I get the same way with just streaming with everybody here. Drains the hell out of me.
Yeah. Kind of makes me wonder how hard I'm going to crash every night. The 2 nights in my hotel at the Triple Crown, like, going to just plunk on the bed and just pass out.
Oh, you're all right, Whip? Sometimes I forget myself. There's been quite a few times I didn't remember I had a stream until like 5 minutes before.
Ma'am, there's no room for you up here. We already established this. Twice. Twice. No, get down. Thank you.
Goofy ass dog.
Yeah. Unless it's because she needs to go out. That's probably what it is. The fireworks have finally dissipated, so now she wants to go outside.
Streams energize me to an extent. It's got to be with the right people, and it's got to be the right energy in the room for me to really not get drained so bad. Like the other day on Tams with Kenny Skipper and Jason. Had a good old time. I'm not saying I don't have a good time any other time I'm streaming. I just, for some reason, I wasn't tired.
Right.
I wasn't still drained afterwards.
Get down.
Yeah, I'd definitely be taking people breaks myself too.
I'm gonna like I'll probably take a break around like noon at like around lunchtime. Probably go somewhere, get food, and then just go to the hotel and like take a nap, and then go back out.
Okay. I'm bringing my fishing pole because I'll be like 5-10 minutes away from the river.
Yep. Yeah, you said that. And I'll probably bring mine too. 'Cause I'm always up for fishing. Gromby, what's
Excited.
up?
Yo, getting off here in about 10 minutes so everybody knows.
Get down.
Go for an even 2 hours. So if we're talking truth, doesn't being on a panel over 3 get on your nerves? Everyone talking over. It does sometimes, but
Sometimes.
usually able to manage fairly well. Especially if the other people in panel are pretty mindful of it.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes. Oh no, already went a half. Already going a half hour longer than what I want to do. A long day. The little girl fucking drained me. Non-stop all day.
I bet.
She went to the fireworks with her grandmother like 3 days ago, and she didn't believe me that we were going to see fireworks today. She said they were already over and insisted that they were over and there was no more.
No more. That's it.
Once she
Already
realized
did
there
it.
was more, she was all about it.
Yeah. She thought you were messing with her. What kind of fireworks were you guys setting off?
Just smokers and sparklers and shit. I had some firecrackers from last year, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Usually go over. There's a fireworks store about 30 minutes away from me. Big fireworks store. Big fireworks store. Usually go there once a year.
Good night, Elizabeth.
Have a good night.
Yeah. I usually don't set off fireworks too much unless we're at the lake house. But I really like the fountains and the little packs that you can get that have a mix of everything. I really like those.
It doesn't have a big boom. I don't care for it.
Right. My neighborhood had mortars. I have a small pack of fountains I lit off for the kids in the neighborhood. Yep.
That's true, Whip. That's true.
My son's awake. I can hear him moving around in his room.
Aw. Yeah, my daughter is out cold. I could probably sit there and throw shit at her and she wouldn't wake up.
That's funny.
Yeah, she played hard today. She didn't even wake up when we got home and I got her out of her car seat and stuff.
Yeah.
Scoob Steve, how's it going, man?
School Steve.
I love the shit. Rattles the cartilage in your rib cage. Oh yeah.
There's a community center like literally a couple streets down, so we can see all their fireworks, so we don't even have to leave the house. We just sit in the front driveway and watch it.
I live 1 block away from the raceway in the county fairground,
Mm-hmm.
and I can see it from my drive too, where I live, anyways. The ones I went to were over where my mom lives.
Yeah. Used
Right
to be
on
able
the
to see
lake
it
there.
But used to be able to see it better, but all the trees have gotten taller over the years. You can still catch the high mortars and stuff, but the lower stuff you don't see anymore.
Right. Hmm.
Mr. Grombie, that's gross.
Anybody got any good plans for tomorrow?
Working. We're getting our fish delivery early though. I'm picking it up on Wednesday instead of Friday.
Cool.
It'll be nice to do it on a slower day. Usually, we'll just start dripping the fish, and then as soon as we're ready to start putting them in the tank, that's when everybody decides to come in. It's like, oh, I'm trying to put fish away. So it'd be nice to do it on a slower day.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair, Grombie. It's both. Oops.
I don't know. What really gets me though is standing right in front of the fucking speakers at a concert.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds nice, Steven. Oh, Chinese food sounds nice.
Yeah.
Beef lo mein.
We got a few customers I've got to take care of. Besides that, it's just really water changes and stuff at the shop. That's all I got to do tomorrow. Thankfully, should be an easy week this week. I say that,
Yeah, I
but
made
never
all new
fucking
drip.
know.
I replaced all the lines in the drip lines and some of the YouTubes. I made new YouTubes for some of them because they were just like just algae growing in them. They were gross looking. And he wants us to start replacing those once a month anyway, just to keep things clean. So that's what I did today.
14th wedding anniversary. Nice, man. Congrats.
Oh,
Finally made it home. Good day, everyone. Good day. Good day, Mark. Oh, shit.
yeah, Roman candle fights are fun.
Yeah. Sounds like a good old day, Whip. What's your
Yeah,
good
Scotty.
news, Adkins?
Oh yeah, what's your good news? Is he going home early?
Oh,
That would suck because didn't he just get to work?
yeah, a little bit ago, yeah. That's pretty cool, Steven.
That's a long time.
Pretty damn cool. Yeah. Line 4 is shut down. I'm going home. Nice. Does that mean you're doing a pop up after me then?
Yep.
Because this guy's getting off in a minute. I'm tired.
Yeah. I'm starting to crash too.
If you
Don't
go
have to
up,
get.
I'll definitely be there to watch until I
Yeah.
fall asleep, anyways.
I'll be in the comments.
Nice. Yeah, you. Sure, everybody would appreciate it.
Yeah, he's missing out on that double pay. That sucks.
Right. Nothing you can really do if the line's shut down, though, unless he begs to stay, put somewhere else.
Right. Put him on a different line.
That'd be pretty cool, Scuba.
Oh, I just watched Dumb and Dumber the other day and realized I never actually have sat down and watched that whole movie. I've only seen bits and pieces of it.
Have you seen the second one?
Mm-mm, no, not yet. Yeah, I was like sitting down. I'm like, I don't think I've ever actually sat down and watched this whole thing. I think it's just always been on, and I'll kind of see bits and pieces passing through, but never
I
actually sat and watched it.
guess it's his day off, anyways.
He said he'll schedule it and then head home.
Heck yeah.
Grammy says the first one's a classic, the second one is decent. It's usually how it goes.
Right. Well, it's about that time, guys. I appreciate everybody being here, lurkers and replay watchers as well. Like I said, don't forget about Thursday. It's going to be a giveaway stream, my normal 2:30 time, right after Rico. If he doesn't go, I'll go a little early probably. Um, besides that, I will see you guys then. I had a good stream, nice 2 hours. Tired now
Yep.
though.
Yeah.
I enjoyed chatting with everybody, as always. And you guys know where to get a hold of me. Besides that, I will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.